Nicholas Prosper buying the gun he used to murder his mother, sister and brother. A deadly weapon obtained illegally by a teenager with a dark obsession. Videos found on his devices show his fixation with extreme violence. This footage showing him wearing a distinctive yellow and black jumper and yellow hat, the same outfit he wore to murder his family. In another video posted online just days before the killings, Prosper speaks calmly about taking revenge against his 13-year-old sister Giselle over her actions whilst playing a video game.
June 30th, my sister decided to make the only correct choices in episode 1 of season 1 of the Walking Dead games, and for that her face will be mutilated further than necessary.
And after shooting dead his family, he left his home, walking towards a primary school. This school was to be his next target. The lives of 30 children, 2 teachers and his own were to be next. A primary school that he and his siblings had attended. And although he was stopped before being able to do so, the thought of what could have happened will haunt the local community forever. Prosper was stopped by 2 officers driving past on a night shift. Does it worry you that a stroke of luck led to his arrest?
We would have got to him very soon afterwards. These are officers who had been working a night shift, so been up all night, had been to the crime scene and had to stand guard, helping to put in place cordons. They were travelling back to the police station and spotted the offender and thought something doesn't look right here and went and investigated, and I'm extremely grateful that they did.
Prosper's internet history paints a chilling picture. He'd posted multiple disturbing videos online and was also banned from website forums where he posted disturbing comments relating to child abuse. But it seems despite his twisted internet history, he fell under the radar.
Families and friends who might be on the front line, as it were, receiving any signals that individual maybe is acting differently, acting in a more kind of irritable or angry fashion. Because what we see a lot with these mass shooters is that there's what we call leakage behaviour. So there's often multiple chances before they commit an attack that we see indications that they might be exhibiting more kind of violent or angry behaviour.
Prosper was not known to local mental health services, but in 2022 his teachers at Cardinal Newman Catholic School raised concerns about his behaviour. They suggested he get help, but he refused to engage. A year later he left the school, isolating himself. He wasn't known to police, and when asked if he was known to social services, Luton Borough Council stated they would not comment on the case. But there's no doubt his disturbing internet history paints a picture of someone warped by extremism ideology.
We found detailed research had been conducted on his devices, right down to the precise detail of how it was going to happen and play out on that day. And then since being charged whilst in custody in prison, he has openly talked about what his plans were. So you have no doubt that if those officers hadn't detained him that morning, the situation could have been a whole lot worse.
Prosper's plans to murder in the masses has left a community shaken, raising the ultimate question of what could have happened that morning. Katie Ridley, ITV News, Luton.